Podcasts on unctv.org are made possible through the financial contributions of viewers like you, who invite you to join them in supporting UNC-TV.
The American Dance Festival, an annual tradition for decades, takes to the stage in Durham next weekend. This year will also be a poignant one for the ADF as director Charles Reinhart steps down after 43 years with the festival. ADF co-director Jodee Nimerichter recently stopped by our studios to talk about the festival's legacy and future plans and what they've got on the program for this year's shows.
Jodee Nimerichter, welcome back to North Carolina Now.
Thanks for having me. It's great to be here.
Now, you are the co-director of the American Dance Festival. Remind our viewers a little bit of the history of the American Dance Festival.
Sure. The festival was founded in 1934. It's the largest and oldest festival dedicated specifically to modern dance, and it was founded in Bennington, Vermont. But the festival moved to North Carolina in the fall of 1977, and it's really about supporting and serving the needs of the modern dance field.
Now, you're going into your 78th complete year this season. What's this year's theme?
This year, our theme is something new, something treasured, and we're really playing off of the fact that what we care so deeply about is always making sure that works that are endangered of being lost continue to be seen by a new generation of dance goers, and also that we're continuing to help the future of modern dance by commissioning new works. So something old and something new.
And of course, every year you have your perennial performers, and you always have something new for us. So what can folks look forward to this season?
You know, I think what's incredible is that despite the fact that we do bring some of our favorites back because we have a real mission to bringing back the talented artists we believe in, this year there are 5 company debuts, and those companies are coming literally from around the world, including the completely U.S. debut of a company, Tao Dance Theater from China.
And you also have different venues when you're doing these performances. Talk about the venues.
So this year, normally we sometimes have 2, and those include the Durham Performing Arts Center, which is beautiful theater in downtown Durham, and then we also have performances in Reynolds Industry Theater on Duke University. And a little unusual, but often the case with us, is that we're also going to present a performance in the Duke Gardens. So it'll be really fun for people to come out and sit and watch Aiko and Coma do a reconstruction of a work that they've done at ADF in the past.
This year, you have dedicated the dance festival to someone special who isn't necessarily a dancer. Talk about that.
Sure. We're going to dedicate this season to visual artist Alex Katz, who has actually we've commissioned him to create posters for the ADF over the years. But he's had a long history with working with choreographers, including the likes of Paul Taylor, helping design sets, costumes. So we really feel that we wanted to acknowledge his incredible contribution to the dance field.
And also this year marks an end of an era of sorts because Charles Reinhart, the director of the American Dance Festival, is retiring. What type of impact has he had on the festival over his 40-plus years there?
I think Charles Reinhart has grown the festival to an enormous success and reached out in all directions between encouraging the artists that he believed in and also supporting new talent. Again, it's about supporting the past, looking to the future. I think his impact is not only about helping the festival, but the larger modern dance field. And I think that the work that he has done will resonate for years to come, and the full impact probably won't be felt immediately. It'll continue to be felt as time goes by.
And you will be taking over as director once he retires. Now, of course, dance is it's always evolving, but do you have a special vision for the American Dance Festival?
You know, I have a couple things up my sleeve that I'm looking forward to sharing with our audiences and our constituents, but I have to say that I think the most important thing is that nothing's going to change absolutely dramatically, and that I really believe that Charles has been an incredible mentor and that we have to continue to do the incredible work that he has done. So there will be some new things, but still staying true to the mission of what ADF is.
And of course, if people want to find out more about the venues taking place this year, where can they go?
We have performances taking place in multiple sites and all kinds of free activities. So the best thing to do is look at our website, www.americandancefestival.org.
And one other question, when you look at dance and you look at the arts, and there's been a challenge here trying to make sure that arts continue, just how important is it that not only the generation now, but future generations get to know the various forms of art?
I mean, I think the humanities and the arts are a huge impact about creativity, and they're saying, you know, future leaders are people that can think creatively. I think it's important to be able to share what is happening, and we offer so many ways for people to come and experience dance that might not otherwise have ways to afford it. There's such a huge variety also with modern dance in particular that if you don't like one company, you're pretty likely to like another company. You just have to know that the range is so large and wide that you have to come back and experience it several times.
I'm just going to backtrack just a little bit. In putting on a festival of this magnitude, what does it take to put on a festival like this?
Well, at the end of every summer, people say, so what are you going to do now? Like go home and rest and recover, and like maybe you'll start up again in 8-9 months. It takes an entire year of a lot of dedicated staff members. We have a very small year-round staff, but we balloon in the summer to over 120 people, including staff and interns and summer staff and faculty and production crew. So it's an enormous undertaking, but everyone is dedicated and really in the summer works 24/7.
And one other thing that we didn't mention was that you also have scholarships available.
We do. We've been really incredible that in the last few years we've had over 400 students come from around the world to take part in our classes. Some people don't even know that those classes are taking place in the midst of the performances that are going on. But they come, they are in residence for 6.5 weeks, taking more than 6 hours of classes a day, getting to see the performances, and we offer about 52% of them some kind of financial aid to come and participate in the festival.
And once again, remind our audience when this year's season starts and how can they go about getting tickets.
We open on June 9th with a blockbuster of a gala that will pay tribute to Charles Reinhart, and we hope that people will come to that and all the performances during the season. We go through July 23rd, and please visit www.americandancefestival.org for all the information you could need.
Jodee Nimerichter, co-director of the American Dance Festival, thank you so very much for stopping by, and continued success to you.
Thank you so much for having me. Appreciate it.
Podcasts on UNC-TV.org are made possible through the financial contributions of viewers like you, who invite you to join them in supporting UNC-TV.